I've decided to come to this unassuming spot on the border between Hong Kong, SAR and mainland China, and I've decided it would be a fun idea, I think, to cross Hong Kong in a straight line, across the new territories, Kowloon, the harbour. We're going to go through Hong Kong, but better or worse, we're going to go in a straight line and just beast through whatever we can find in our path. Now, there are some rules to this. There need to be. I've given myself about 200 meters leeway either side of said line to stay on course, which is still going to be pretty difficult, as I think we may well find out later on. So without further ado, let's begin the line. We've got a variety of things to navigate through: roads, trail networks, a golf course even. I think it's going to take the best part of 2 days. I've got everything I need with me to camp and survive. You can see in the distance a bit of a mountain top, so that's a peak called Tai To Yan, and that's my bearing. I'm gonna have to head up and over that. The legs are feeling relatively fresh. I've done enough walks, long walks, to know it's not going to stay this way, so I should actually right now enjoy this feeling of fresh legs. I don't have a Garmin or a GPS device, so what I'm doing is I'm tracking my route using Strava on my phone, and then I'm using Google Maps. I've created a GPX file for both the exact straight line and also a workable route. For me, I feel like this is the best line in terms of an all-rounded adventure. We're crossing the countryside, the city, the harbour. You get to see the full scope of geography and environment across Hong Kong. I'm going to burn some layers, just down to a shirt. It's pretty warm. What a way to start. You would not think this is Hong Kong. Flat, cultivated, agricultural countryside. There's not much of it left, but it's a cool way to start off before getting into the wild. Graveyard. Climb over this without eating shit. That didn't work. Here come the dogs. First nick of many, I suspect. This is absolute madness. There's only so much you can do on Google Maps, I suppose. Far out. Fun, man. What an adventure. Yeah, this wasn't on Street View of Google Maps for some reason. We're bang online though. Oh, look at this. She's even holding the door open for me. A good reason not to do this in summer. You could imagine there being a lot of snakes in this kind of vegetation that you wouldn't see. We're in the jungle. You can usually get a sight of what's on the ground. But this long grass, this overgrown stuff's just can be dangerous. For now, it's just little bits of it, and then through every bit we reach another footpath. But I know for a fact this stops in a minute. We cross a motorway and then there's a golf course. So glorious obstacle in front of me. The raging motorway. I can see the bridge. It's only 30 meters away. I'm gonna go under the bridge. So, the next big obstacle is a golf course. Just go down the middle of the fairway, I guess. I'm far enough in now. I should be fine. If anyone wants to eject me, then they're going to be taking me online. Yeah, it's really nice underfoot, nice soft short grass. This could be possibly one of the most pleasant parts of the whole trip. It wasn't designed this way, it just happened to be. Yeah, watch out for the water hazard. I do play golf. I think I've just about got a lifetime supply of golf balls, no exaggeration, in here and where I've just been. So many balls, it's actually almost worth coming and getting them. So we're back into some farmland here. That'll take us into a valley, and then at some point this is all going to come to a very abrupt halt, and then we're into the jungle. Right, less talking, more plodding, just slow and steady wins the race. That's the mantra for now. These ribbons are a fantastic sign for me. It's going to be a huge plus. I can't say that there's a trail as such, but it looks like somewhere wild boar and whatnot have been coming through. So I'm going to try and keep to the ridge in the most obvious route as long as it's near my straight line. And hopefully we see a few more of these ribbons and I can make really good time up this hill. Look at this bad boy. Right. So for now, let's see what these ribbons. The camera won't do it justice, but the gradient's really steep here. Spiky vines, they're out, blood has been shed, sacrifice to the mountain. Oh, and there's just lots of sticks and debris, and you get so dirty bushwhacking here. And hidden in it are all these vines covered in barbs and spikes, and they just shred you up. I can see maybe a break over there. That'll be alright. The annoying thing is also that anything over the top here that snags the rucksack. If I wasn't doing this with a big pack and camping, it could be a little bit more expedient. But this is half the fun, not to walk along concrete footpath. There we go. We're now in the wild and the adventure's really getting going. Yeah. Spiky, look at this guy. Know what you want. Wrapped up in your gear. Tunnel here. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to. It's the problem with this big rucksack. Get snagged in just about everything. I'm gonna crawl through this. All right. Fuck doing this in summer. Wow. Hiking trails. Getting so close. I can't wait for it. Got pretty scratched up. good start. And we're on a trail section now, which is gonna speed things up. An actual trail for the activity I'm doing. Purpose made. Here she is, top of the hill. I think, if I recall correctly, this is the only major summit that is in line with my route, so boom, sound the buzzer. Really cool views back from the way we've come. Shenzhen and the hills of Hong Kong in the distance, Lam Tsuen, Tai Po, and then our route all the way down and all the way back up, even higher than where we are now. It's going to be a monster of a climb. No more trails, back to bushwhacking. It's just thinned out really nicely. I can see my path. The light's fading. Yeah, it got dark. Got dark really fast, and just the worst things happened at the worst time. Scratches and bloody legs. Yeah. It could be a few hours in the dark, pretty dicey, but just try to keep moving now. Hopefully I can avoid more of these bowls of vines. I mean, the light maybe doesn't do it justice. Put the torch on bright. Can you see that? It's endless in every direction, and it's all covered in thorns. There's no escaping it. I should have put these on far sooner, but anyway, beat my way back up that gully and eventually traverse across through this very dense row of spiky vines to a much bigger river system. You can see there's a nice couple of meters clearance between any vines in the water, so there's an avenue of opportunity for me now to get down this hill. One benefit of stream trekking at night in Hong Kong, if you know where to look, there are some amazing things. Found a couple here. Freshwater crayfish in there. So late, I would like to be in bed by now. What I'm going to do is pitch up camp on the outskirts of this village. I'll find a spot now to cook up. It's just me and the dogs. Pickle thing. Right. I think we'll do the carbonara. It was already dark and I was stuck up that bloody mountain, tangled in an endless nest of spiky vines. This felt a million miles away. Scoff this down, get in my tent, pass the heck out. Morning.
Just camping in here?
It was an emergency camp. It was not my plan. I wanted to be up the mountain, but I ran out of time.
Yeah. What's so cool in the mountain?
Would have been nicer. Anyway, see you. I think for a very makeshift camping spot that's kept me online in this village, it's worked out okay. Cheers. Farewell, smooth trail. Hello, my old friend, the bushwhack. It's some very steep terrain here. Absolutely knackering. And I'm realizing that now I've stopped. It's actually quite cold today. It's quite cool. But I'm sweating my butt off carrying this heavy pack up this steep overgrown trail. This vegetation is so thick. Once in a while, you can just see over it all. It's hazier today, unfortunately. I can't see the other hills very clearly, but we're pretty high up now. On the ridge. Oh, so we've intersected the Macklehurst Trail up here, and for the first time we can see the city. We can see our finishing point where we need to go. Still some ups and downs, but once we get to that reservoir down there, it's all trail. this upcoming section, the Wilson, and then the Macklehose over the Kowloon Reservoir, pretty much go in a straight line, a straight enough line for this. And then after that there's another trail that goes down into the city, which is in line with those. And then the city, I'll have to manufacture the route, but that can easily be figured out. There's enough roads to do it. I got a heavy pack, so I'm not going to run, but just steady, you know? Keep that tempo. Oh, this poor chap. He's been in the wars. Look at them all. Just right now I'm seeing more monkeys than I've seen humans in the last 2 days. Okay, onto Kowloon Reservoir, and then into the big smoke. Last bit of trail. Can't believe it, really. Zigzagging through there, whizzing through the city streets in good time, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic. You get on a train there, you can be in Shenzhen in just over 20 minutes. It's taken me 2 days. Stop third, baby. As arbitrary as the starting point is, I'm going to make the finishing point equally as arbitrary. I'm going to stop right here on Johnson Road in Wan Chai at a tram stop, and I'm going to get the tram home, and that's it.